Now, is the schoolhouse finished?
No, sir.
Why isn't it finished?
It isn't finished, sir, because it isn't started.
I have a splitting headache, Thisbe. I ask you not to provoke me needlessly. Now, where's the schoolhouse?
I never built it.
Don't stand there and tell me you never built it. I sent the lumber down 2 months ago.
Is it that long, sir?
What did you do with the lumber I sent?
Well, we built a tea house.
I don't suppose you have any aspirin here.
No, sir. I haven't.
Now, Thisbe, I want to be fair. I'm a patient man. When I run into something that defies reason, I like to find the reason. What in the name of occupation do you mean by saying you built a tea house instead of a schoolhouse?
It's a little hard to explain, sir. Everybody in the village wanted one. And, Lotus Blossom needed it for her work.
And just what is your relationship with this woman?
Well, she was a present, so to speak. She's a geisha girl after her fashion.
You built this tea house, this place for her to ply her trade, with lumber belonging to the Army of Occupation of the United States government.
Well, it just seemed like lumber at the time.
Thisbe, are you operating a house of prostitution on government rights?
No, sir. Geishas aren't what you think.
Don't tell me what to think. Army intelligence warned me I'd find something mighty peculiar going on in Sabiki.
What's Army intelligence got to do with it, sir?
You're not very cunning, Thisbe. With all the occupation money on the island finding its way to this village, did you think it wouldn't come to the attention of intelligence?
Oh.
Why did you do it, Thisbe? Why?
Lotus Blossom had to have a place to teach ladies like how to become geishas and...
Thisbe, are you saying you turned all the decent women in this village into professional... How could you sink to such depths?
I was just giving in to what the majority wanted, sir.
I don't doubt that statement. Not at all. It is a sad thing that it took a war to convince me that most of the human race is a degenerate. Thank God I come from a country where the air is clean, where the wind is fresh, and the landscape...
For heaven's sake, sir, would you please listen to me instead of yourself? There's not a thing that goes on in that tea house that your mother couldn't watch.
You be careful how you use my mother's name, Thisbe.
Well, my... Mother, then. There's nothing immoral about our tea house.
Then answer me this. What is bringing all that money into this particular village? There's only one thing that attracts that kind of money.
Well, evidently there are two things.
And if it is an honor you sell here, then what is it?
We... make things.
What?
Mats. Hats. And cricket cages.
150,000 yen finds its way to this village every month. You can't convince me the American soldier is spending that kind of money on cricket cages.
Well, naturally, not all of it.
Answer it.
It's nothing important, sir.
It might be for me. Answer.
Oh, it rings all day, sir. Pay no attention.
Then I'll answer it. Hello. What is it that you want? Who is this? Well, Commander Myers, I think you have the wrong connection. This is not a brewery. Yes. 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 Oh. I see. I see. I see.
It's the only thing we could make that anyone wanted to buy, sir.
Brandy? I don't know which is worse. Putting your country in the white slave trade or the wholesale liquor business. Congress will have to decide.
We have the most prosperous village on the island, sir.
This ends my Army career. I promised Mrs. Purdy I'd come out a general. You've broken a fine woman's heart, Fisby.
You said to make the village self-supporting, sir.
I didn't tell you to encourage lewdness and drunkenness. You've sullied the reputation of your nation. And all the tears and... What do you have to say for yourself?
Yes, sir. Shall I kill myself?
Oh, don't minimize this. You don't know the enemy's genius for propaganda.
Does anyone have to know, sir? We're doing all right.
Yes! They have to know. I requested an investigation myself. I've notified the Inspector General. And now I'll have to radio the whole story to Washington.
Oh.
Well, what have you done with this money you've made so dishonestly?
Banked it in Seattle.
Oh, that's despicable. Making a personal fortune off the labor of these ignorant people?
I haven't touched a cent for myself, sir. It's been deposited in the name of the Tabiki Cooperative. The whole village are equal partners. Share and share alike.
That's communism!
Is it?
I'll be lucky if I make it out of this war a private. Well, there's only one thing for me to do.
What is that, sir?
First, you are to consider yourself under technical arrest. You will proceed to HQ at once to await court-martial.
Yes, sir.
Gregovich, I must go on to Owasi this afternoon on an inspection tour. But before I leave, I intend to wipe this stain from our country's honor.